It is made up of thousands, tens of thousands of little, smaller players, some of which, the ones that we're investing in, are important in their niche, they're growing, they're profitable, and the potential, properly exercised for outperformance, is there.
These companies touch a large part of our economy. They have very defensible business models. They're highly profitable businesses, and generally speaking, they perform relatively well in all economies.
It's all that transfer of knowledge, which is not only very important, but a very profitable place to be. And
our global presence, our operating resources, the experience that we have with a number of companies in education makes us an attractive buyer.
Their process of how they assess companies first for the original investment, and then the work that they do to understand what is it going to take from an organic growth point of view, profit improvement, infrastructure, and add-on acquisition really highlights a track record of value creation.
The company is a very passionate company and dynamically driven. And Riverside has, instead of blocking that, encouraged it. And they've allowed us to run with this and watch us play. And it's just like watching a sports team that's very passionate about what they do. We play hard, we produce, and they support it in every way.
When I sold my business to Riverside almost 3 years ago now, my vision was to create a worldwide leader in training education, and to do that I knew I couldn't do that myself, and so it was my goal that I'd be able to leverage Riverside's experience in terms of building a business to help me grow our company to be a leader worldwide in training education.
Why are you able to respond more productively now than you could at that time?
We're really driven by one passion, and that is to create as many safe environments as possible across the globe. Ann Hayes and her team work very closely with us in terms of looking at potential add-ons and also making sure that we're taking full advantage of the expertise that Riverside provides. We're aggressively looking at any type of acquisition that can really fit out our profile and fulfill the passion of creating safe and secure environments worldwide.
If you or anyone you know has a background in the building trades or a desire to earn extra income,
saw that the Riverside Microcap Fund was definitely, a perfect fit for us. They had the experience in this type of size company on both the operating side and the origination side. We've put together a board of directors that has a lot of expertise in the education and training area.
we should do a better job growing those companies once we've had the chance to buy them, since we've got better advisors, better board of directors, and better knowledge and understanding of the space to start with as we go in, that we can use to develop and customize to the particular investment opportunities.
The ability to internationalize is clearly one of the attractive features. Once you produce the content, and you may have to tailor it in terms of language and cultural norms, but once you produce that content, it's typically a very high gross profit business.
I got to meet and see the schools in action. And you can take back the lesson plans and how they go about educating and what works for them, and clearly relate it to opportunities that we have back in the States, and vice versa, because I know that there are things that we are talking about with Wiz Korea that we've learned from businesses that we have here in the States.
The fundamental demand for training education is so great that it's going to continue to be a great area for investors for the next 2-3 decades.